Hey Browns fans, Nathan Zegura here with a draft recap edition of the 2-Minute Drill brought to you by University Hospitals. For the second straight year, the Browns did not select a player until the third round of the draft. This year they had 2 third-round picks, and it all started at number 74 with wide receiver Cedric Tillman out of Tennessee. Tillman is 6'3", 215 pounds, runs a 4.5, 4.40, so he's got vertical speed, but he's got the ability in the red zone to go up and get the ball. You go back to 2021 at Tennessee, over 1,000 yards that year. The first Tennessee receiver to do that since Justin Hunter in 2012. He also had 12 touchdowns, including a touchdown in 7 straight games to end the season and 10 total during that span. And against the best competition the SEC has to offer, he went for 152 and a touchdown against Alabama, and he caught 10 balls for 200 yards and a score against Georgia before capping off that season with over 150 yards and 3 touchdowns against Purdue in the bowl game. Injured last year, that's why the Browns got him at a discount, but he is here to add some size to that wide receiver room. Speaking of size, at pick number 98, the Browns selected Baylor defensive tackle Siaki Ika, a 2-time Big 12 first-team performer. He is the guy that can plug against the run, but also has the strength to push the pocket and get around the quarterback. His 30 quarterback pressures the last 2 years were top 3 among interior defensive linemen, specifically nose tackles, in all of the FBS. So he comes in hungry to make plays next to Dawand Jones as part of a beefed-up defensive line for defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz. And then speaking of size, it doesn't get any bigger than this. With their first pick in the 4th round, the Browns selected offensive tackle Dawand Jones out of the Ohio State University. Known as Big Thanos in college, well, because he's huge. 6'8", 375 pounds. He played right tackle for the Buckeyes and was absolutely dominant. Didn't allow a sack in the Big Ten last year, and he is one of the most ferocious run blockers in all of football. Now you give him to Bill Callahan. Say, give him a ball of clay. Bill Callahan will make it work. Well, how about a mountain of clay? Because that's what the Browns have in Dawand Jones. This has been the Draft Recap edition of the 2-Minute Drill brought to you by University Hospitals.